We had read this part, but I'll read it again. They just wanted him because his father is the imperial governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. Oh, and my controller shut off while I was on the phone at the doctor's office. Let's turn that back on. That would be helpful. Connect. There we go. Basically, they wanted a hostage so they could have an advantage in future negotiations. That does seem to be the most plausible explanation. They wouldn't hurt him or anything, though, would they? I wouldn't be so sure. Tensions are high on both sides. Worst case scenario, they might use the threat of violence to get what they want. They sure are. That's awful. This may well fall under the scope of our field of study, though. It may be risky, but how about we try to do something about this situation ourselves? I think we should. We can't just abandon him. I'm in. Thank you both. I think our best bet here is to track down Eustace. Oh, I did it again. Eustace. There's no way he could possibly have been in favor of arresting Machias. Yes, I agree. This had to have been a decision made by Duke Alberea himself. But Eustace is locked up at home. Maybe his brother would help us? Here's Rufus. He did have a pleasant demeanor when speaking with Machias yesterday, so he just might. But he said he had business to take care of in the capital, so there's no telling when he'll be back from that. Of course, that could be the blonde-haired person we saw. They had a different outfit on. Not that people don't change clothes or anything like that. Yeah, so you know Eustace better than I do, so I guess I'm trying to think like, you know, the better of him and hope for the better for him. I hope for the better for Machias too, but you know, currently oops, sorry about that if you got mic noise on there from me hitting that. I'd like to see them do better. So I don't think we can count on him, unfortunately. Got it. Then our only option is to break him out ourselves. Fee? That's a little excessive. Now, she hasn't specified yet, but I was thinking maybe you could find a way to break into the mansion to get Eustace and then go save Machias. But maybe that's not their plan. I guess we're going to find out. That's a little excessive. Think about it. We have a perfect chance to bust him out while he's still at the guardhouse. But if they take him to the fort, we lose that chance, and we won't get another. True. Well, I can't argue with that, at least. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay, if you're sure. We need to be as covert as possible, though. If we get caught, it has to be after Machias is out safely. If it's before that, there's no way we can talk our way out of this. But the charges against him are obviously false. So if we can get him out safely, they'll be very limited in what they can do to retaliate. I don't know about that, but okay. She's supposed to be the smart one. Oh, I love Fee being so extra. I love Fee being so extra. Mitch, if you like extra in my recommendeds, is my friend Maggie. And she streams, she does music streams and stuff like that. She's on Twitch for like 6 or 7 hours. She's a lot of fun, and you want extra, she is so extra, but not in the feed battle kind of way. I'm just saying. Maggie's awesome. Anyway, back to the game. So, yeah, and the provincial army isn't going to want to do anything that will hurt their image either. If we can manage to get out of Boreahard, we're more or less home free. So, no smoke grenades then. That reaction, like, what? You don't carry those around with you, do you? What fair maiden doesn't? That's awesome. I don't even know where to begin listing what's wrong with that statement. Hey, Master? What are the monsters in the underground waterway like these days? Uh-oh. Been 3 months or so since you last went down there, huh? And we have Giolamo. Guessing the place is probably crawling with them again by now. Though I'm sure not going down to check. And it seems pretty obvious that the provincial army's got no interest in taking care of them. Sigh, how can they even sleep at night knowing their beautiful city's got nasty monsters crawling around underneath it? Hint, 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 hint. I'd go take care of them myself if someone put a request in. Haha. Well, if I hear anything of the sort, I'll send a message over to Legram and let you know. Sure, it'd make you some good scratch. Cheers to that, Master. Alright, I'd better get going. Looking forward to dropping by for another of your espressos sometime. Sure, I'll see you on the way back if you can make it. Yay, this guy! Oh, look, there's people here. Huh, don't see many people dressed like that around here. Those are some fancy red uniforms. You guys just students or something? Oh, yes, sir, we are. We're from Thor's Military Academy in Trista. We were sent here for a field study as part of our curriculum. Thor's, huh? Pretty fancy place, ain't it? I've got no idea what they've got you doing for your field study, but good luck. Berea Heart's a pretty nice city, but it's not without its fair share of problems. At least he's not the dryad tear chewing guy. Oops. Can't believe he didn't break his teeth doing that. Excuse me, do you know that blonde-haired man who just left? Oh, Toval? Sure, he's a bracer. A bracer? Huh. I haven't seen a bracer in a long time. Probably because there just aren't that many around anymore. Yeah, there used to be a guild branch here in Berea Heart, but it's been closed for a couple of years now. Toval just comes up by train from the Legram branch every so often. Toval, my man. Really? By the way, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I thought I overheard you saying something about monsters in an underground waterway? Oh, that? Yeah, there's a huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long, long time now. And it's chock full of monsters. When the guild still had a branch here, the bracers would clear them out. But nowadays, nobody goes near it. And the waterway's just sort of stagnating under the provincial army's control. Because they're too proud to trouble themselves with fighting monsters, of course. How much does the waterway cover? Or ground does the waterway cover? Supposedly all the way from the east side of the city to the west. So, from the station to somewhere under the Noble District, I'd guess. Heard a rumor a while back that it even goes under the Duke's mansion. That's probably just one of those urban legends. Lots of thinking. That was a well-timed clue. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where the other team went for their study, but I want to say they went to Legram. And I'm betting Sarah went there. And I'm thinking maybe Sarah was there and sent Toval? Because I don't remember what that other guy looked like. I just remember he had blonde hair. And so I'm kind of thinking that might have been him. Yeah, an underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extends all the way to the Noble District. It's almost too perfect. Seems likely it's connected to the Provincial Army's guardhouse, where Machias is being held, too. The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages too, so that would stand to reason. If we use the waterway, we may be able to rescue him without being discovered. Alright, let's give it a shot. There must be an entrance accessible to this town, if the bracers were able to get inside to exterminate the monsters. That's a good point. We should search the route between the Noble District and Station Street. Roger that.